All right, let's talk about home office and branch accounting, but we're not just going to cram for your next exam. No, this is your 3-year retention guide. We're going to make sure this stuff actually sticks with you all the way to the board exams. So you're in the thick of it now, grinding through your classes. But the big one, right? The LECPA? That feels like it's a lifetime away. So the real question is, how do you learn this stuff so you don't forget it the second your final is over? How do you make it stick so it's fresh in your mind when it really counts? Well, that's exactly what we're going to solve today.
First things first, we have to build a super solid foundation. And honestly, if you can get this one core idea, everything else just clicks into place. So let's talk about what I call the mirror accounts.
Now, the textbook term is reciprocal accounts. All that means is you have two accounts that are tracking the exact same stuff, just from opposite points of view. One's on the home office's books, the other's on the branch's. And here is the golden rule. The one thing you need to burn into your brain: they should always be equal. Always.
So here's what that mirror looks like in the real world. On one side of the mirror, the home office books, you've got an account called investment in branch. Super important. This is an asset, and it has a normal debit balance. It's what the home office has invested. Now, on the other side of the mirror, on the branch's books, you have the home office account. You can think of this kind of like an equity account for the branch. It has a normal credit balance, and it shows what the branch essentially owes back to the home office. See? Mirror images.
And this is the part that makes it all so simple. They are a perfect mirror. If the investment in branch account on the home office's side goes up, then the home office account on the branch's side has to go up by the exact same amount. If one goes down, the other one follows. Lock that in. That concept right there is the key to this entire topic.
Okay, foundation is set. You get the mirror thing. Now let's introduce the game changers. Debit and credit memos. These are the things that always seem to trip people up. But trust me, if you just keep that mirror rule in your head, you are going to nail these every single time.
Okay, first up, scenario 1. Just picture it. The branch sends a debit memo to the home office.
Now hold on. Before I give you the answer, I want you to think about it. Use our rule. A debit memo is coming from the branch, so what do you think that does to the home office's investment in branch account? Does it go up or does it go down? Come on, take a guess.
And the answer is B. It decreases the investment account. Hey, if you got that right, high five. You are already getting the logic.
So let's unpack why that is so it really sinks in. When a branch sends a debit memo, it's basically saying, hey, home office, you owe us less now. Maybe the branch returned some inventory or something. So from the home office's perspective, its investment in that branch literally just dropped in value. It makes total sense, right? Branch debit memo means the investment account decreases. Okay, let's flip the script. Scenario 2. This time, it's the home office sending a credit memo to the branch.
All right, it's your turn again. You know the drill. Based on everything we just talked about, what does a credit memo from the HO do to the branch's home office account? Think about that mirror. And you got it. It's A. It increases the home office account. Let's dig into the logic on this one. So here's why that works. A credit memo from the home office means the home office is upping its investment. From the branch's point of view, that means its equity, or, the amount it owes back, just went up. So naturally, the home office account increases. See that pattern? It's all about which side of the mirror you're looking from. Perfect. Now that you've got the core logic, let's do some quick fire rounds. This is going to help hammer these ideas home so they stick. We're just going to run through what makes those mirror accounts tick up or down. Okay, focusing on the branch's books. What makes that home office account go up? Well, we just saw one, a credit memo from the home office. What else? If the branch pays a bill for the home office, its obligation goes up. And this one's key, the net income of the branch. That profit belongs to the HO, so the branch's equity goes up. Now let's jump over to the home office's books. What makes the investment in branch account go down? Well, a credit memo received from the branch would do it. Also, if the branch returns merchandise, and of course, if the branch has a net loss, that's going to decrease the investment's value. Makes sense. All right, we've covered the theory, we've covered the logic. Now for the best part. This is the study hack. This is the part that's going to help you lock this in, not just for next week, but for the long haul. I'm not kidding. Get your phone out and screenshot this slide. This is your ultimate cheat sheet for this topic. Let's run through it fast. 1. Branch sends a debit memo to the HO. Investment account goes down. 2. HO sends a credit memo to the branch. Home office account goes up. 3. Branch return stuff. Investment goes down. 4. HO collects money a branch was owed. Investment goes down. And 5. Branch pays one of the HO's bills. The home office account goes up. This slide is pure gold when you're reviewing. And this really brings us to the most crucial point of all. Please, do not just try to memorize lists of rules. It won't stick. If you truly, deeply understand that mirror relationship we talked about at the very beginning, you can figure out any of these problems with logic alone. That's what works on a quiz tomorrow, and it's what will work on the LCPA in 3 years. Always, always focus on the why. Look, you just built a rock-solid mental model for a pretty tough topic in AFR. The foundation is set, you have the logic, so the only question left is what accounting challenge are you going to go out and master next?